Want to find out what went down in episode 6 of Sevdigim Sensin? Stick around because in this video I'm breaking it all down for you. The latest episode picked up right at the moment of peak tension where we left off. Erkan's emotional hesitation. In a vulnerable moment, our leading man started stammering in front of Dicle, trying to put words to a feeling he's not quite ready to name yet. However, fate, or rather the script, always has a way of interrupting the romance, and this time it was a call from Ferman that broke the spell. The fate of Kadir. One of the biggest cliffhanger from the previous episode was Kadir's whereabouts. To relief of many, it was confirmed that Kadir is still alive, though he's seen better days. Ferman announced he was holding him captive and wounded, but it was Fikret who ultimately took charge of the situation. Driven by his ambition to join the company's board of directors, Fikret decided to use Kadir as a bargaining chip. The deal was struck. If Erkan votes in his favor on the board meeting the next day, Kadir goes free. Abuse and controversy. Meanwhile, Ferman's cruelty knows no bounds. Outraged by Dicle's outfit, he decided to humiliate her by burning her mother's clothes, a clear act of psychological violence that highlights just how vulnerable she is. Interestingly, this episode sparked some debate off-screen. Viewers noticed that the bathroom scenes featured in the promos was nowhere to be found. Speculation suggests the production team self-censored to avoid fines, which feels pretty ironic considering that scenes of psychological abuse against women are often aired without any restriction. Caught between her feelings and the safety of those she loves, Dicle made a painful decision in the stable. She would pretend to Erkan that her desire to marry Kadir remains unchanged, hoping this will set Erkan free to find his own happiness. The mystery of Feride. Burshin takes Dicle to a women's shelter so she can learn to read and write. It's at this shelter that we met Feride, the episode's big mystery. The clues strongly suggest she is actually Dicle's sister. Feride arrived at the foundation years ago with severe injuries and amnesia, following a history of abuse and torture. While her trauma has made her strict, it's clear she isn't a bad person. Upon discovering it was Dicle's birthday, Erkan organized a romantic dinner at a restaurant. It was a moment of unprecedented tenderness for Dicle, who had never celebrated like that before. Erkan stayed physically close, wiping away her tears and showing a level of devotion that Burshin, watching from the shadows, simply couldn't stand. The episode ending on a total adrenaline rush. A high-speed car chase resulted in Burshin and Dicle's car crashing. Desperate, Erkan ran toward the wreckage, screaming Dicle's name, rescuing her with an anguish that made it crystal clear who his only priority really is.